it's a lot of great players that's played in this league. Larry Bird and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and all these guys who've floating around with multiple rings, and Bill Russell, all these guys who've done and pioneered this game for myself and D-Wade. So I'm gracious, humbled by Scottie's comments, especially with him being a teammate of his and seeing Mike on a day-to-day basis. But as far as me, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm better than Jordan, or if I'm not better than Jordan, I don't. It's
Dwyane,
not about that.
LeBron talked.
When you guys talk about sacrifice this year and all being standalone stars coming into the year, what's the biggest thing you found that you've had to step aside from your game, that maybe if you were the guy and had to do it all, you would have done more this year?
I think it's the other way around, honestly. I think, coming into the season, we thought we had to, I know especially me and D-Wade thought we had to make more sacrifices offensively, and it really hurt our team early on. We basically tried to change our game, and it wasn't for the better of the team. And that's why we struggled early on, because we was being too unselfish. And I think once we realized that if we just continue to play our game, our team will be better off, and that's something we figured out when we first got it.
Dwyane, do you concur with that, or did you feel that you had to give up, maybe considering you were here already and you sort of had the keys to the offense, that you had to sort of give up bits and pieces?
Well, I mean, probably the possessions that I had the ball in my hand. It's probably the biggest thing I had to give up, and just getting into a flow that way, a rhythm. And I had to find a different way to do that. But I realized I had to just be aggressive. When I got the ball, probably look for my offense more than I normally have. In a sense, where I used to normally look to set guys up a little more. Now getting the ball a lot as a second and third option on the swing, kind of was like to be a little bit more aggressive at times when I was normally a pass first and then be aggressive type person, because I had the ball, over 50 times a game.
What was it like playing off the ball? I mean, everyone pointed to the Olympic experience, but that was such a limited sample. What's it like going through 100 games of being off the ball, maybe more than any other point in your career?
Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's great to get into a flow. Sometimes it's hard to get into a rhythm. But that's why you got to find a way to impact the game in some way. Because every night you're not going to have the same rhythm that you normally have when you have the ball, as much. So you got to find another way to impact the game in some kind of facet. So that's all it was just trying to have that mind state of, okay, I'm not in the rhythm tonight, but I have to find a way to help my team win.